The Masamune! Demon Masamune! Embrace your dreams, son. Hold on to your hope. That's where he got the hopes and dreams line. They tried to conceal an uncomfortable truth by erasing the past. I'd never let that happen to me. That hits a little bit different. I will never be a memory. Sephiroth. It's connecting so beautifully to Remake, Rebirth, Original FF7, Advent Children. Today I'm going to be watching, reacting, and voice acting Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis the First Soldier Sephiroth backstory, showing just how close my Sephiroth Masamune theory was. It's getting quite interesting, isn't it? So I'm really excited. I had a blast doing the voice acting for the last chapter. So we're going to do it again. Let's just watch it together, enjoy it, and see what's going on with Sephiroth, with Jenova. I'm very excited. Also, I put out a 40-minute video yesterday. I figured out what happened at the ending of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth with the whole party, Cloud and Aerith. So make sure to check that out if you're interested in part 3 theories, or if you're new to the series and are just trying to figure out what happened at the ending. Also, check out my rich catalog of Final Fantasy VII videos. Let's begin. We're watching on this channel Faz, who uploaded it. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. The soldiers and I return to the rendezvous point, the edge of the Igara Forbidden Zone, with allies dead and wounded in tow. We discussed our next steps until morning. Even though her arm was injured, Alyssa was adamant about continuing her investigation of Robio. No one objected, not even Sephiroth. To everyone's surprise, it seemed like Alyssa had won him over. Interesting, this sort of Jenova. Right, I'd best get going. Don't worry, I'll get the fallen soldiers to R&D. Appreciate it. You sure you don't need a ride to get that arm looked at? My mission isn't finished. Something's going on here, guys. Roger that. Good luck. You too. What is gonna happen, man? I'm actually worried about poor Sephiroth, as weird as that sounds. This Alyssa character is very interesting, and the Masamune lore. I suppose this will do. Sword. You're some big hero, right? Think even you have managed to standard issue gear. They all cut the same. Oh yeah? And why did you pick that one? I just had a feeling. Interesting indeed. I was wounded. Sure, I would die. I definitely didn't expect to get rescued by the legendary Sephiroth, no less. Can I tell everyone when I get home? She seems like kind of mocking almost. You have to get home first. Ooh. As long as I'm with you, I don't think I have to worry about that. Getting a mocking energy from her, it's interesting. What was that? Alyssa, get out of sight. Monsters. Wreck them. Sorry I couldn't help. When I don't have a bum arm, I'm actually a decent fighter. Don't worry about it. Just know I appreciate you. You've got a sixth sense for hungry fiends, don't you, Angel? Yeah, I guess. What is that? Light. I feel like it's Jenova associated with the purple. Purple energy. Hey, Sephiroth. Sorry if this is crossing the line, but why are you acting so differently around Alyssa? You know what I'm talking about, don't you? I thought I would try this bonding thing treating others as my allies. Oh then, don't let me stop you. And Jill! Sephiroth! I need you over here! Let's go. What's going on, monsters? Sorry about that. It really saved my ass. Leave it to the soldiers, huh? Even though you two aren't in sync at all, you still get the job done. We'll only get better from here on out. Looking forward to see what we can do together, Sephiroth. It's an honor. Is it? If you say so. Still cold. I love Angeal, man. He's such a good character. This is a treasure trove, this backstory, to have this. I wonder if he's gonna get the Masamune, like I said. From the looks of it, this is more of an Angeal type. What do you mean? Remember what we talked about? How soldiers think and how they live. On one hand, we have you, who ignores others and focuses solely on becoming a one-man killing machine. And we have Angeal, who finds strength in the trust he builds with others. If you ask me, I'd say this is probably the second type. Sephiroth, help! Maybe he was wrong. I got this. Get back, Alyssa. Like fighting over her favor here? As a soldier crying out for help like that. Boy, is my face red right now. You're injured. You did what was best. Hey, Alyssa, I want your opinion on something. Do you think a soldier should be a lone wolf, or do you think they should act as a team, strive to push each other? It really depends on the person. As a soldier, I'm nothing special, but I've always been proud to provide dependable support for our top operatives. She's so weird, man. But like this, I can't even do that for you guys. I'm just dead weight. Sorry. I don't need any support. Just focus on the investigation. We couldn't uncover Robio's secrets without you. Okay. So they're being supportive of her. With our equipment sorted, we set out once again to finish the investigation of Robio. We're still a ways out from our destination. Time for a break? I don't need a break. I can keep going, just slow down a bit. I can't keep up with my damn arm like this. Yeah, let's turn down the pace a notch. I'm not trained for this, so my legs are killing me. We got plenty of time, so we can take it easy. Sephiroth, you take the lead. Good. I like the music too. It's a play on Cries of the Planet. Hey, look at this. You can see these rocks were melted under high temperatures. It's evidence how powerful the fire magic was once used in this area. You don't say. Around 2,000 years ago, the ancients arrived to tame the land. They named this place Igara and expanded their territory southward. Before a century passed, Igara was transformed from a barren wasteland into a lush, fertile grassland. But then, without warning, a fearsome beast invaded the region. Its attacks on the village claimed the lives of its people and their animals. The fiend existed only to slaughter. What was its name? The stories don't give it a name, The people of Igara didn't want it to be remembered. Actually, really scary. Eventually, a group of warriors arose to kill the beast. What is it, the Warriors of Light? They pursued it south, and after a fierce battle, they incinerated their foe with scorching magic. And that was that. The monster was dead. But the magic they unleashed was so strong that the earth caught fire, even where it shouldn't have. Well, that's terrifying. As the flames spread, the warriors hurried north to warn Igara village. One by one, they succumbed to the growing inferno, but one of them made it. Tachao, the final warrior, arrived in time to help his people flee to safety. That's awesome. This is Wutai lore. Although they were saved, the fire burned for 3 years, engulfing their home and the land surrounding it. Rebuilding was deemed impossible, and the villagers of Igara moved north to create a new settlement. That was how Wutai began. That's so cool. I love that. Burned for 3 years. Watch yourselves. The fog is thick up ahead. Damn. How am I going to get my footage? Gotta get that shot. When we first get here, we place some of our belongings on the ground to use as landmarks. I see it right there. Can we look for them? They shouldn't be hard to find, and I want something to remember my team by. Ooh. Sad. No problem. We'll find them. This fog isn't going to make things easy. I can clear it way. Not for long, but it should be enough for our purpose. Thanks, you guys. Don't mention it. Let's go. Alright, that's the belongings. Is this what we're looking for? That's so cool, you can clear it away. That's actually really fun. It's a cool mechanic. I'm actually really, like, interested in... Is he gonna kill Masamune to get... I'm so curious. That's a pretty big sword on your back, Angeal. Why don't you use it? Here we go, here we go. It's more of a good luck charm. Must give a lot of luck. You should get a more impressive sword too. You are a hero after all. You deserve something that shows everyone how exceptional you are. I can get behind that. It'll look great on film. She's gaslighting him to getting the Masamune. Don't be ridiculous. A young man of refined tastes, I see. That's Masamune. Actually, now that I think about it, perhaps you're right. So she's manipulating him. She wants him to have the Masamune. Trust me, it'd be for the best. This is getting really just... It's going to be the reason... Like, Genova's already influencing him to get the Masamune, which has a dark power, which is going to influence his control over the planet. This is wild, wild stuff. It's also his, her son, if that is Genova. Is this what we're looking for? This is getting very good. I love this. You two make it look so easy, so effortless. I wish I could fight by her side. She's full of it, man. Are you an active model? Yeah, modified with special cells. I've heard those cells were grown from something they scraped off a meteorite. You know anything about that? Oh, dang, here we go. What crock? You aren't the one spreading that ridiculous rumor, are you? Music. I'll shut up. Interesting. Scraped off a meteor. Man, I love the language they're using here. It's a lot more naturalistic. It's very interesting. I don't think we've found everything yet. Okay, we missed one of the pieces. Man, this is getting interesting. The music's super foreboding too. I like where it's going. It's like Sephiroth is walking towards his fate, you know? Step by step being manipulated there. It makes you feel more worse for him. Considering he's been controlled up until Nibelheim. Only after Nibelheim does he seize control of Genova, you know? Very interesting. This is just fantastic though. Nojima really killing the writing on this. Nojima-san really killing it. I see there's another piece on the ground there. Cool environment too. I like the environmental design. Is this what we're looking for? Yeah, this is getting good. What else though? Yeah, if she's Genova. Oh man, she's really messing with his head. That's cruel about his whole missing his mother thing and sort of complex he has. That's really cruel behavior. Stay sharp. We got company. That's a cool boss. Haven't seen any beasts like this before. They look as vicious as the environment they're in. If they're in our way, then we cut them down. Wow. That was awesome. I like the outfit they chose for Sephiroth too. It's a good choice. Now that will play nicely. Oh, he got some footage finally. He's been looking for that battle footage. Look! Robio! Stick to us like glue, alright? Roger that. Let's hurry. She's so suspect, man. I don't know. Let's get this investigation started. Alyssa, give us the rundown. Right, so before we begin, I should catch you up on the history of this village. I love it. We're getting the lore drops, guys. This next chapter takes place about 500 years ago, long after the 5 warriors bested that beast. Wutai backstory, too. For a long time, people stayed away from this place, but eventually a group of brave settlers decided to try their luck. They were ancients, too. By that time, their numbers were already greatly diminished, but they still had the knowledge to revive the desolate land. It flourished. Once again, is Masamune an ancient? The settlers' camp became a village, and that's the Robio you see here. It was brought back once, only to be destroyed again. What happened the second time? That's what I aim to find out. First, we need to make a map of the village. Then we can inspect the ruins of the major buildings. Sounds like standard procedure. Don't think I'll get any film worth keeping. Don't be so sure. This is where my team was wiped out after all. She's like weird about it. Like, why does everything she says sound threatening unless it's just my interpretation? But I love the Bachman portrait. These stones, they were lined up the same way at the rendezvous point. The people of Wutai apparently placed them around Igara as a sort of barrier. They wanted to keep something from getting out. That doesn't bode well. What did we walk into? Oh, there's those light. Are these the spirits of ancients? What the hell? Illusions. Are they showing us the past? No way. Oh, we got monsters, we got illusions. Is that an illusion too? I'm afraid not. This is good, man. Like, it's just good. I think a lot of it is because they're not forced to rush the story. Did you guys see all that? Yeah, but what was it? No idea, but I think we were meant to see it. It's our mission to find out, isn't it? The stone barriers aren't the only thing strange about this place. Right. There's got to be a clue somewhere. This is getting good. It's really, like, well paced. These are burn marks. The hell happened here? Not just here. They cover the whole village. A fire engulfed everything? Did something erupt nearby? Oh! This again. Put out. Fire. Burns down. Bring the... Hurry. Masamune. Help. Someone help. He's slaughtering them? Another illusion. I'm starting to see why they call it the Forbidden Zone. Something or someone attacked. I wonder if it's what really happened here. Why did they seal this place away? Are they trying to conceal an uncomfortable truth by erasing the past? I'd never let that happen to me. Whoa, whoa. That hits a little bit different with Sephiroth, doesn't it? I will never be a memory. Sephiroth. A land of illusions and monsters. This place keeps giving me the creeps. Be glad to get out of here. We aren't leaving for a while yet. We've barely gotten started. Hey, did your camera get anything? Good call. Let me play back the footage I just shot. Bzz, bzz. Oh, I hear something, but there's no picture. Yeah, it's like a... Put out the fire before it burns. Oh, so he there's no picture. Wait, what? I see a picture. I'm telling you, it's Masamune. Someone help! Guess I caught it after all. I thought he's shooting on a DSLR? No, he's not. It's a video camera. Now we can work on figuring out the meaning behind those illusions. A statue? What's it meant to be? I wonder. It's too beat up to tell. A power that would cause this much destruction can be nothing short of immense. Do you think it was the thing we saw attacking the village? Does that mean the illusion really happened? Is that what they're trying to keep sealed away? They wanted to bury it along with everything else. Look. More illusions. Masamune. There it is. The fiend! Oh! We're done for! We'll all be killed! That was ugly. That'd be brutal to see. Whatever was sealed here was the source of all this destruction. They want these secrets to stay buried, but we'll dig them up. Let's go. I love Angel, man. I love him. What's that? A weapon from the past? This is the knife that villager dropped. It's looking more and more that those illusions showed things that actually happened. So the people of Wutai sealed this village away together with that monster. They didn't stand a chance. To Wutai, anyone willing to live in such a strange place was probably deemed inhuman. And so they did something inhuman in turn. That's just how people are. Anything different from themselves can't be understood. It must be eliminated. Anything different isn't human. Man, it hits different hearing him say that. That includes us soldiers. This is awesome, man. This is so good. Not all people are like that. I'll make you see. Alright, Angel. Always a stand-up guy. This is the center of Rubio. The people would gather here to share stories and hold celebrations. But it was also where the village's doom began. I love this. It's a fun kind of pacing. You see an illusion, you play. It happened many years ago. Robio's tools and weapons were the responsibility of a single smith. One day, he took up his hammer as if possessed and poured all his energy into crafting a remarkable blade, the Masamune! It was more than a mere weapon. It was a work of art. But you've heard the old adage that beauty leads the heart astray. Oh boy, that's what happened here. The villagers started fighting amongst themselves to claim the sword as their own. Some even attempted to sneak into the smith's home and steal it for themselves. In defense of his masterwork, the old man turned it against his fellow man. That's when everything went wrong. Eerie. Oh, that's an eerie comparison to Sephiroth right there. Unable to trust the people he once served, the smith stalked the village by night, slaying the villagers one by one. They still coveted the sword, and their greed prevented them from banding together to fight as one. They just kept trying to grab it. They started killing each other, and it wasn't long before there was no one left. Creepy. That's all it took for them to turn on each other. You found all of this out in just a few days? How? You guys see it too, don't you? The monster. The accursed smith who destroyed his own home. Masamune. Oh! Oh, he looks different. He was seduced by the sword he forged as much as anyone else. Oh my goodness, the Masamune! He looks awesome. This is amazing. I'll handle this. Get back. Maybe if you had asked nicely, but no dice. He's a lot more threatening. I love this design. He's got a sword through his chest. Demon Masamune? Demon Masamune! This is amazing. This is epic. What a great origin. I never thought about the origin of the sword as much as the one who wielded it, and this is amazing. Very interesting stuff. I was wondering if he was immortal, like he'd become a demon somehow. Here we go. He's been here all this time? How many hundreds of years has it been? The soldiers were all cut to shreds. Was that the work of that old man? Before, you asked me how I gathered all that intel so quickly. I didn't gather it. The scenes just came to me like they were my own memories. Terrible memories. Like those illusions we've been seeing. This land is home to a mysterious power. Safe to say our work isn't done until we find out what it is. That sword, Masamune, it calls to me. It yearns to become mine. A bell? Where'd it come from? He's tweaking, man. Over there. Hurry! It's calling to Sephiroth, but not Angeal. It's very interesting. This is getting good. The sound is coming from inside here. It feels like someone's calling us. Who? That old coot? It could be whoever or whatever is keeping him alive. What are you on about? I sense a powerful will, but I don't know who it belongs to. Maybe it's nothing. But I can say one thing for sure. That sword is meant to be in my hands. You're acting strange, Sephiroth. I say we get out of here. I'm to get that blade back. Back! It's literally what I said. Good writing. Back! Sephiroth, wait! You can't give me orders. Maybe you're right, but that wasn't an order. We have a wounded soldier and a civilian with us. We can't take any more risks than we have to. It's almost nightfall. We'll camp here for the night and explore the cave tomorrow. Fine. We leave at first light. Works for me. It'll give us time to search every nook and cranny. I think he's gonna go alone. I keep wondering about that bell. Can't wait to see what we find. This is getting juicy, ladies and gentlemen. I am emotionally invested extremely. You should get some rest, Bachman. Tomorrow's gonna be an early day. I hear you loud and clear. I just want to check the footage I got today first. True filmmaker. Alyssa was determined to finish her mission, so much that Sephiroth and Angel decided to help her see it through. When we set foot inside Igara Forbidden Zone, untouched by humans for centuries, we saw that its countless scars ran deeper than we could have imagined. 2,000 years ago, 5 brave souls drove a fiend from their homes with scorching fire. The endless flames burned down their homes and sent them fleeing into what would become Wutai. In time, they came to fear and loathe the blasted wasteland, naming it the Forbidden Zone. Generations passed. Eventually, a new people would tame the inhospitable land. It's here Robio Village came to be. But even that brief period of prosperity was cut short by the brutal actions of a crazed weaponsmith. It's a land steeped in tragedy. People living here were sealed away by the Wutaians and left to tear each other apart. They're sleeping in the dirt. I love that. Sephiroth seems to have some kinship to the people who once lived here. Whatever force drove them to their doom might drive the legend to new heights of heroism. He's already changing. He seems to be more aware of his status as a hero, and that has given him a new sense of purpose. Very interesting. I'll document every moment of his growth. A hero needs to slay monsters to make his legend shine. So I'm not afraid of what's ahead. In fact, I'd risk my life to immortalize it. He knows he's got good footage on his hands. Roth. Mother. Sephiroth. Isn't this nice, Sephiroth? The wind is so refreshing. It is. Very. It smells so wonderful. You'd never see these flowers in Midgar. This is my favorite part of traveling. I'm on a trip with you. You can barely believe it. I rarely leave headquarters unless it's for a mission. I'm glad you're enjoying it, but you're acting like we don't go on trips all the time. Wait, we do? You must be tired. You should unwind, maybe take a nap. This is echoing. That would be just a waste of time. Time that I could spend with you. You don't need to worry about that. From now on, wherever you go, we'll be together. Oh boy. Is that really true? Of course. You're a hero after all, doing everything you can to help the world. You deserve this reward. I'm so proud of you, Sephiroth. Just hearing you say that makes me feel invincible. And I'll keep saying it. I'm so proud of you. It looks like I wasn't mistaken after all. As long as I'm fighting for you, I won't ever stop. Don't overdo it, though. You're already giving more than enough. And no matter what happens, I'll be there to protect you, even if the world stands against you. Just having you by my side gives me strength. You're so sweet, Sephiroth. Come here. Thank you for everything, Mother. Is this what he feels inside his heart in Rebirth? I wish this moment could last forever. Make your mom and dad proud. Amaze us. You'll do great. What are these voices? The dreams every night. We won't forget you. That's our soldier. Soldier? Right. I left my village for Midgar after I joined Soldier. Knock their socks off. Go get them. Come back and visit. We'll send you apples. We're rooting for you. Pride of Venora. Look at him. Did you say goodbye to everyone? Yeah. They've all been so supportive. They all said they'd take care of you and Dad. That's so good to hear. I can't believe the whole village came out to see you off. Just goes to show how much they appreciate everything you do. I only do what I do because I had great examples to follow. Thank you, Angel. You brought us enough crops to last 10 years. He told us to send some to his parents every week. It was enough to make me cry. You both raised such an amazing son, you know that? Forget Sephiroth, and Jill will always be our #1 soldier. I'm speechless. I promise I won't let you down. Here, I made you this. A soldier needs a uniform that makes him look sharp, right? You made this? So this is why you've been staying up late every night. I wanted to get every detail right. I ordered the best materials straight from Midgar. Thanks, Mom. I'll wear it proudly. Even though I'm afraid of getting it dirty. Classic Angel. Don't you worry about that. I'll just make you another. Love this music. This is from me. Be a warrior that others look up to. This is the moment. Really? Swing that around. You'll send even the fiercest monster running. Embrace your dreams, son. Hold on to your hope. I swear on this sword, I will. We have to take a picture to remember this by. That's a great idea. I can't believe it. This is the Buster Sword. Put it somewhere you'll always be able to see it. That way it'll be like we're always with you. It's sad, man. I never forgot my father's words. I embraced my dreams and held on to my hope, even through the hard times. Now all my dreams have come true, so I'll keep on fighting. For my parents who struggle so much, for everyone else who's trying to get through their own hard times. Wow. That is awesome. That is so incredible. I cannot believe these last couple scenes. I mean, the whole thing was great, but this right here, getting the Buster Sword, is so awesome. And to see it like that, I just want to look at that one more time. Hold on to your hope. I love that. That's where you got the line, of course. I swear on this sword, I will. That's where he got the hopes and dreams line. It's so awesome to see it come full circle like this. It's really beautiful. And then this scene, all right, so this scene with Jenova, man, this has me going back to my Sephiroth theories I was just talking about in my video that came out yesterday. Even if the world stands against you, think about the implications of that, right? Even if, like, it's you against the world, kind of Final Fantasy VII timeline Sephiroth, and we have this Jenova who's like speaking to him in this way. I'm going to support you. I'm going to be with you always, right? So proud of it. It's like man, is this sort of like illusion what he holds on to? And then when he hears Jenova, think about it. Now when he hears Jenova, makes the connection as older Sephiroth, goes into Nibelheim, sees her, in the tub and everything. It's like, this is actually who was speaking to me back then. That small taste of family, that small taste of hope that he felt, of course, right? Of course he would cling to that when the entire world has turned against him, or when he realizes he is completely alone, completely singular in this world and is other in that way. Thinking back to this moment when he felt welcome, when he felt loved in some way, beyond just kind of like people who are using him for his skills in battle. It's fantastic. Man, Nojima is doing so good with this. I'm so impressed as always. And it's just like, just with Rebirth, just with Remake, the Ever Crisis Sephiroth backstory has been some of the best of the new content. And I think it's because of the pacing. We don't get long scenes like this, just like 30-minute, over an hour long now scenes of Sephiroth and Remake and Rebirth. It just doesn't happen. There's no time for it in the story. So it's really refreshing to get this. And we get to kind of really get to know what's going on inside this kid's head, and it's connecting so beautifully to Remake, Rebirth, Original FF7, Advent Children. Like that line he said, "I'll never let that happen to me. I'll never be, remembered in a story," or whatever he was, I'm paraphrasing. I'll never be a memory, right? The connections, it's so awesome. It's so fantastic. So anyways, that's my basic thoughts on it. Let me know what other kind of theories you guys have. I just put out a 40-minute, 42-minute or something, like massive video on FF7 yesterday. Check it out. I put a lot of big revelations in that about part 3 theories and also the ending of Rebirth. I think I figured out so much, guys. It just really, really feels right. So check that out. You guys are the best, and I can't wait to see where this goes, man. It seems like they're coming out every couple of months or whatever. Can't wait for the next one, man. Demon Masamune is super cool, and it's really in line with a lot of what I said in my original theory. This kind of like figure that is worthy opponent for Sephiroth, finally giving him a sort of almost a purpose in claiming the sword is really cool. It's really, really cool. Like I said, the Hector to his Achilles. Not exactly how I imagined it in the Wutai War, but this is beautifully done. I think a really, really awesome take on it. But anyways, you guys are the best. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of this, and check out my cinematic breakdowns of Final Fantasy VII and all the other games. Having a blast doing these. You guys have a wonderful day.